Hey, thanks for staying with us. We've got Chief Meteorologist Brian Hale. Brian, we started the newscast with you because tropical weather, that's the lead.
Yeah, indeed, it is, because we've got something brewing down in the Bay of Campeche eventually this weekend. So we want to get you up to speed on it before the social media people get to you. All right, I want you to hear the truth. All right, tropical weather, here we go. We're talking about the update from the National Hurricane Center saying that, yep, we focus on the Yucatan and we focus on the potential for this disturbance, this area of disturbed weather to move, just to sort of migrate on into and over the Bay of Campeche, and it would stand about a 30% chance of becoming something more over the course of the weekend and into early next week. All the data I've been looking at shows that this is going to be, it would be lucky if it became a closed low, and if it does or doesn't, it's still going to be enough to drive some moisture north toward the valley, and that would enhance our opportunity for rain, say Sunday and Monday. That's a secondary effect. No direct impact from anything at all is in the valley's future from this thing, at least not as it stands. All right, we look at the potential for development with Futurecast. We look at the little color bar up here, the legend, and we can see that the green is unfavorable. Well, of course, that goes on up through Tampico toward the valley. This is for the weekend. But then you look down at the Bay of Campeche, where that potential from the Hurricane Center is, and you can see, yeah, that's favorable to unfavorable, favorable to highly favorable. And then look what happens on Sunday. Yeah, it all starts to sneak on in because the core of that system is liable to be moving on into Veracruz. And that would make it what we call a Veracruiser, just moving on in, directly on in that way. And then watch what happens by Monday. Everybody's in the green, which is highly unfavorable. So all of this activity to the south is liable to stay hemmed in south of Tampico, but we may get some of the northern lash off its influence, and that would force more showers our way. Thumbs up. All right, so 76 degrees overnight tonight, southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. See, for me, you get the, yeah, I could do this, and it's probably going to be nice for us, and thumbs up, versus on social media, you get Chicken Little. Yeah, so you've got to be careful with social media. 81 degrees by 8 a.m. tomorrow. Great day to get out and get it done. The mowing, the fence mending, whatever it is you've got to do outdoors, get it done. Derek was talking about cooking outdoors and putting tofu on the grill. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with that, man, but nonetheless, 90 to 93 degrees. Hey, I had some tofu on my cruise. It wasn't bad. I actually tried it. It wasn't bad. So Derek's not all wrong. He's not all right either. All right, take a look, and you can see the chance for a few showers tomorrow, but that's about it. Now look at this. This is the map for the whole valley. Mid-80s along the coast, and then on into the upper valley, mid-90s. That's just a little bit below normal, and a heat index of about 104 degrees means you better be drinking water when you're out there doing your fence mending or cooking your tofu. 90 degrees on Sunday, 90 to 92. What's going on? Sunday is when we might see more of that influence from the tropical moisture coming off the bay, and that means more clouds, better chance for showers, some rumbles, and it's going to mean, I hope you got your mowing done on Saturday. Look at Futurecast. It shows that indeed, this is all for Sunday, the opportunity for rain and rumbles moving on through. And that's why we're focusing on Sunday and then lingering it into Monday and Tuesday. I want to remind everybody that African dust that's coming across is going to thicken up this weekend, making air quality a bit diminished. But early next week, our air quality could become downright unhealthy from all the dust.
Brian, I'm going to bring you some tofu.
Oh, I love tofu.